Hey there, hey! For those of you who are new, my name is Nicole Basque of Hey, and I teach entrepreneurs and network marketers how to earn an income online through social media without being salesy, without being spammy or icky commission breath, through proven strategies and systems. So what we're going to go over today, you can see right in that title, is the #1 key to attraction marketing and how to create a massive following on social media. If you are just joining in, say hi, let me know where you're dialing in from or where you're watching in from. I'm super excited to have you guys on today. So I get asked all the time, Nicole, what is the #1 way to build my business online through social media? What is the #1 way I can sell more products, no matter what kind of company you're in, no matter what industry you're in? And my answer is always the same. If you followed me for any amount of time, you know my answer is always the same. The #1 way to build a massive following and to build your business through social media is to provide value, to add value to your followers, to your market. Add value, rinse, repeat. Right? And I love this quote. I wrote it down, and I don't know where I heard it, but it says, your income is in direct proportion to the amount of value you add to others. I love that. I feel like that could not be closer to the truth. And so one thing that I had to get used to asking myself before I started, hitting that post button or hitting that submit button is, am I adding value through this post, through this video that I'm doing, or am I promoting myself? Right? Because there is a very, very, very big difference. And you want to be very clear about what exactly you're adding value in. So I'm going to go over three I don't know if they're tips, but 3 steps to follow when you're looking at adding value to your social media and to your followers. So #1, establish what your area of expertise is. Right? Because the idea here is that you want to position yourself as the thought leader in whatever area you choose, whatever area not only you are good at, you're knowledgeable in, but what you like, what comes naturally to you. Right? I know nothing about hiking. I have no interest in hiking or running or marathons or anything like that. So I'm not ever going to position myself as the thought leader in marathons or hiking, right? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't feel natural to me. It doesn't feel good, and it's just not going to work. So think about what it is you're good at, what you like. Maybe you have really great mom tips. Maybe you're really into holistic and wellness, and you know lots of recipes and clean eating and a lot about healing your body with holistic. Maybe you are really into, maybe you know a lot about business. You have business tips. Maybe you're super inspirational, motivational. You just kind of have that knack for words and inspiring and motivating others. Figure out what it is that you provide value in. Hold on, my dog. You okay? Come here. My dog is like coughing. I think she's okay though. Anyways, so figure out what your area of expertise is, and know that's a lot of where we're going to provide a lot of value in, right? And by default, you're going to bring in the people who appreciate and love the same things that you do, who want to know the same things that you know. And now you're that thought leader, but you're also that person that they can relate to, they feel connected to. And we all know that people buy from those that they know, like, and trust. So you are not going to, you're not going to attract everybody. Be okay with that, right? Just accept that right away. So #2, invest, absorb, and reteach, right? What do I mean by that? So let's say I know a lot about, or I want to add value to the mom community and, with babies and newborns and infants. Well, I certainly have learned some things along the way, having a 1-year-old, but I want to learn as much as possible. So I'm going to invest in myself. Maybe that's investing in books. Maybe that's investing in seminars. Maybe it's just as simple as investing time and energy into learning more about new mom tips, work from home tips, or work from home mom tips, the best ways to get a baby to sleep 12 hours at night, right? Whatever that is, I'm going to invest in myself and learn some of those things so that I can absorb it, master it, and then just reteach it. There's no point to recreate the wheel, right? If you're a marathon runner, if you're into running, you probably already know some of the top tips or the best practices, what you should be eating, how much you should be sleeping, how you should be training. But you want to really invest in yourself, absorb all of that information, become a master at that, and then reteach it to other people, okay? And then tip number 3, where to find some of that information. So like I mentioned, you can certainly buy books on maybe it's personal development, personal growth stuff that you want to reteach. Well, obviously, investing in books, investing in some podcasts and stuff like that is a good idea. You can also just go on Google, right? You can go onto your favorite magazine, Good Housekeeping Magazine, and look at what information they're putting out there, because they're putting that information out because that's what the audience wants. Right? That's what people want to see. So again, don't recreate the wheel. Literally, you can just go onto Google and Google, top tips for new moms, top meal plans for marathon runners, whatever that may be. And then learn all of that, reteach it to people. Again, blogs are a great way to find this information. Pinterest is a great way to find this information. You just log on, Google what you want to know more of, and that's probably what other people are Googling as well. That's probably what other people are searching in the Pinterest search engine, in the YouTube search engine. So those are my top 3 tips for becoming really just the influencer in your space and building that market that is attracted directly to you, and creating that massive following, so you know who to provide value to, how to provide value to them, and now you have their attention, you have their relationships starting to build. So again, establish what your area of expertise is. Do not be all over the place everywhere. Right? That doesn't behoove anybody, and it's not going to work, right? You want to have your niche market. You want to know exactly who you're talking to. The more niche, the more specific you can get, the better. Number 2, invest, absorb, and reteach that information. Adding value is what you always want to be doing. So reteaching tips, reteaching thought, ideas and concepts and theories, whatever it is ask yourself, do I find value in this? If you don't find value in it, somebody else probably doesn't either. And number 3, where to find some of that information. Google, magazines, reading personal development books, or reading specific professional development books if you're looking to learn more about holistic approach or learn more about weight loss. Maybe you're in the weight loss space or the fitness space. Absorb yourself in that information and then reteach it to other people. And my last tip that I'll leave you guys with, this is just a little bonus. Pick one platform to master, okay? Don't try to be on Facebook, Instagram, Insta Stories, YouTube, Pinterest, all over the place. It's going to be exhausting. It's going to be difficult. And each social media platform has a little bit different way of targeting, has a little bit different way of working. And so you really want to become the master of one, because that's where one audience is going to be. Excuse me. And once you're the master of that, then we'll move on to a second platform. Then we'll move on to a third. But that is my biggest tip that I can leave you guys with today, is just pick one platform that you want to master first before you start going out to all of those other platforms. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this. If you did, hit the like button below. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm just here to provide a bunch of value to you guys, teach you what it is you want to learn more about, and let me know how I can help you. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you guys on the next training. Bye.